existence is a cauldron of pressure, and that is ratcheted up when you go on the road. And this highly ranked squad has found itself coming into a snake pit in this one. Welcome to Camp Randall Stadium, home to the Wisconsin Badgers. As we'll see the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Oregon Ducks, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Wisconsin Badgers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. The Badgers will put total leather to crank us up. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. So Oregon's offense will get first crack at it today. They got an incredibly efficient performance from this guy last time out. Now, Jesse, it's about making that a consistent thing.
Yeah, I think the most impressive thing watching that tape back from his last game is the ball never touched the ground, David. It was amazing. And it wasn't that he was so accurate throwing the ball deep down the field. It's just that the ball was always going to the open guy. He did a really good job checking it down, taking the profit when it wasn't open downfield. That kept the offense on schedule. That's really important for this offense today.
And when you're watching it as a defensive player and coming to this football game, man, you know this is going to be a challenge. I better get pressure on this guy. If I let him feel comfortable, you'll see another day like last week. I mean, that dude was accurate. Almost every ball was caught. They were in rhythm. They're going to have to find some creative ways to get him off his spots and make him feel uncomfortable.
The offense sets up shop at the 46 on first down. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down.
And there's so much for a quarterback to think about. Stick it out in the belly. Do I pull it? Now when I pull it, I got to get my feet set, make an accurate throw to the right guy. So a lot of things going on, and I think that you saw that led to a little bit of inaccuracy.
Finds the tight end. He'll go out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 31, and a big pickup on that one. The Ducks will have it first and 10. Moore will throw. Oh, they're after him. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42. This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense.
And quite simply put, you don't see that happen very often against him. He is one of not just the best quarterbacks in the game, he's one of the best players in the game. He's a Heisman Trophy candidate that oftentimes doesn't make mistakes like that. He should have thrown that football away. He decided to try and do too much, and the defense made him pay. They get a massive, massive sack, and this offense loses a ton of yards.
This offense wants to get out of the gate fast on their first drive of the game, plus territory. They'll go for it on fourth down. Big tight end makes the grab. It's a first down. Picks up enough to give them first and 10 from the 13. The Ducks had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Hughes. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. On third and short, just trying to get enough for the first down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. This offense trying to quieten the crowd on first and goal, and they are not cooperating. Trying to slam in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Ducks!
And that is exactly what you love to see as a head coach, watching your offense take the field, first drive of the game, and you're methodical, and you take what the defense gives you. You make good decisions. You don't have negative plays. You don't have missed assignments. That shows your head coach that you are locked in and ready to go.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So Wisconsin's offense will try to get something started with their first possession. Let's take a quick second to call out some of the impact players their coaches mentioned in meetings this week. Anything you guys heard that really resonated with you?
Yeah, I love when coaches talk about guys that bring it every single day. Like, that we can depend on them. They can get other guys lined up. They're always motivated. They're always being a great teammate. These are the guys that coaches love.
And big-time players make big plays in big games, right? These are the guys that have to play well if they're going to win games like this. We're just going to see what they do today.
Here's the handoff. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Wide receiver comes in motion. Off play action. Fires to the big fella. Good call, good execution as they move the chains and they have a first down at the 38.
Well, your opponent scored on their opening drive, so obviously no need to panic. But I know, having been in this situation as a quarterback, you want to answer right away. So really good to see him making some nice throws here on their opening drive. He's going to try and see if he can get this thing tied up.
Snares it outside. It's Griffin. And he's just run out of bounds, maybe living to fight another day there. It'll be a loss on the play. And the Badgers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Looking to throw, it's O'Neal. He makes the grab. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there.
Offenses don't like being in these situations. They don't like having little success on 1st and 2nd down, because now you know I got to pass the football. I got to air it out. It makes me really predictable. So
time running out, and he goes down at the 34. The Badgers will try to pin them back with the punt. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. Gets the first one of the day off, and hoping he's not as busy as he was in that loss last week when he kicked it 4 times. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Caught in the backfield, it's Hughes. Out across the 40 and forced out of bounds at the 42, and now this offense is clicking. It's 1st and 10 for this offense from the 42. Power football with the run. Gets it past the first down marker and still running. Boy, did he look as if he was going to go. Gets it down to the 37.
what a run, man. I tell you what, it's hard to pop runs. It's hard to get 3, 4, 5, 6 yards a lot of times. But when you got backs like this who can make huge plays with the speed, getting out in the open field, can take it the distance on every play, defenses are scared out of their mind.
He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. Wants to go up top. And he just flat dropped it. I think he wanted to run before he secured it.
You're not going to see that happen too often. The quarterback, man, he was licking his chops. He saw a big space in the middle of the field. He had his best receiver there ready to make a play, and he dropped it.
Listen to this place. Oh, man, do they love their Badgers. 3rd down coming. Moore to the air. They're setting up the screen. Finds a crease at the 20. Huge game before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got it 1st and goal. No matter how many times they tell you to look for it, it is tough to defend a perfectly executed screen.
Yeah, because I'm trying to go get the quarterback, and everything looks like...
And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Back to pass. Looking to the big tight end. Touchdown, Oregon! They wanted to finish, and that they did on that possession. A methodical drive that they finish off by tossing it to the tight end.
And the tight end, I'll tell you what, this is a position that's evolved so much, right? And you see him move all over the field. It's kind of like, where is Waldo? You got to find this big fella, especially down in the red zone area. This is the guy they're going to target and make the big play, get the touchdown.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Okay, here comes the Wisconsin offense onto the field. They haven't exactly burst out of the starting blocks, and they need to get something together with this possession. Looking downfield on first down. Got it in the middle. It's Harris. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Linebackers trying to create some confusion. From the gun, running back on the move. He's got a yard out to the 30-yard line.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
And they'll spot it at the 38, and that'll be plenty for the first down. And the Badgers come to the line with a new set of downs. Caught in the backfield, it's Griffin. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. Behind the chains now on second and long. To the air, it's O'Neal. Got his man on the right. And with that stop, we are headed toward the end of the first quarter. Time has expired here in the quarter, and Oregon has the lead. And that was an impressive and dominant first quarter. Let's take a look at the stats before we move on. Big turning point as we head into the second and get this game rolling again. So they had a chance to talk over this third down play to open the period. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking down the middle. Got him downfield. And perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle as they gets him down at the 37. The Badgers are on the move. Caught behind the line. It's Barry Johnson. Each brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. They've got a solid drive working, but now looking at second and 11. Here's a quick throw out to the left. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
I like the idea on offense. You want to get this guy the football in as many ways as possible. So you throw him the screen quickly to see if he can make somebody miss. Doesn't work there, but that should not be the last time you run that play.
Unleashes it on the run. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's fourth down.
And you just got to wonder if the pass rush affected the QB's accuracy on that throw. He had his guy wide open in the end zone, but he had to throw it a split second faster than he wanted to, and the ball got away from him.
And here comes the field goal unit. Everything will have to be clean from 55 yards away. Oh, and he missed it. No good. Guys, a missed field goal and nothing changes. Still a 14-point game.
And sometimes I just feel like fourth down, man, just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss, make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. They've had a really productive first half so far, and they'll try to add to it here. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Got it behind the line. It's Hughes. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
And that's why, for the offensive coordinator, you've got to find as many ways as possible to get this guy going. Just get him the ball.
Breaks into the open. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line.
Yeah, and the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive play.
They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. Firing to the right, complete. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Pass interference, defense.
So they'll decline the pass interference penalty, and the result of the play will stand. That is a costly penalty on this defense. Now they're dealing with a 2nd and 2. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4.
Basic run plays. I don't need a bunch of complicated stuff sometimes. I just need to get the first down and get the sticks moving.
Touchdown, Ducks! The offense puts up 6 with that trip to the end zone. They've got the lead and trying to put this one in a hammerlock here in Week 10. And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21.
That's number 2 on the day, having a day. I mean, you know he's going to catch the football, and you know he's going to make plays after he catches. Those are the kind of guys that you feature, and you find them, and they produce like this. You keep finding them.
Here comes the Wisconsin offense to go back to work. They just haven't been able to get anything going, and they better get started or it's going to get away from them, David.
Yeah, and these are the weeks that you really wish that you were playing a video game, and you could just reset the console, start over, Jesse, and make something better happen early.
They just look like they're sleepwalking in this first half, and it's not just one guy. They just haven't been playing collectively as a unit. And if I'm the head coach, I'm considering starting to give some other dudes some chances here.
What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Looking for a man. It's O'Neal. Fires to the wideout. Just couldn't quite stay in bounds while making that grab. It's incomplete.
I think for the quarterback, he's going to have to be so good with his eyes in this game. You're going up against one of the best defenses in the country. You've got to look guys off, especially when you're trying to throw to your primary target like he was on that last one.
Just a short pass to the tight end. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. And the Badgers decide to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Makes the catch, wants to make a move upfield. He gets a block. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. Man, what a drive last time for the touchdown. That passing attack was lethal, David.
Yeah, and you know, you hear all these stupid commentators like,
it's picked off. 13th time he's done that this year. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. Great place to start for this offense. He'll start this drive firing. Dances away. And he avoids the hit and slides after the short gain.
This is a defense that's going to be aggressive, and they're not going to just sit back and rush 4 guys on that play. They are going to send the blitz. You're getting smaller, faster guys fighting fire with fire. You know this quarterback is athletic.
Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
this is not going to get any easier. You're already down. You know it's passing situation, and you got to protect your quarterback, and they can't do it. This has not been a great day early for this offense.
On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Hit as he throws.
Well, this is a disappointing drive for the offense, considering where this drive started in their opponent territory. Now you're 4th and long. You've got to be better throwing the football in those types of situations.
And they'll pat the kicker on the tail and tell him to go give it a shot. Kick is short, and he's going to try to make something happen. They get him out of bounds at the 45, and that is the way to jumpstart a drive.
All right, let's go return, guys. You've got to do a better job with ball security. You know these coverage unit teams, they got 50-yard runs at you. They're coming in with a big head of steam. If you're not making a miss, you've got to have 2 hands on the ball.
Quarterback making checks. Moore will throw. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
Yeah, and you just wonder if the defense now has taken out some frustration. Obviously, they've been getting lit up all over the place, and that time they finally gave it back to the offense there. Really nice, big, clean hit. This defense needs a little bit more of that as the game goes on.
And he's brought down after a nice gain. It's 1st and 10. They've moved it to the 41.
And that's why QBs love their tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they make short throws turn into long gains. Because of his ability after the catch, it's so unique and special. He is dominant in this offense.
And the Ducks will snap it on 1st and 10. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. Now on 1st and 10 from the 29. Looking to throw again. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. The return never really got started, but boy, he has set his team up at the 28. Bunch formation for these receivers. Keeping it on the ground with the single back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Going to swing it on 2nd down. Here's the pressure. And the ball is loose and live in the backfield. Knocked down, but not before he gets the 1st down after recovering the fumble. Looking to throw on 1st down. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the 1st down. The Badgers moving quickly to the line. To throw, it's O'Neal. Here comes the heat. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing. Just this side of midfield, the defense trying to rise up on 3rd and short from the 49. Gives it on the option. Oh, he's got some space. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. And the Badgers kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Zings it complete to the right. He'll go out of bounds right at the 30-yard line. A big play as this offense in business. They have been stagnant on offense, but finally a little forward movement as they've got a 1st and 10. They'll send the back in motion. Wants to throw on 1st down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Griffin. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
The thing I like about this slot receiver, he's really intentional in his route run. The quarterback always knows exactly where he's going to be on the field. They've got great chemistry together.
Back to throw, time running short in the half. He'll pull it down. How about this sophomore learning when to just do it himself? Just outside the red zone, 1st and 10 from the 21. Looking to throw on 1st down. Unloads to the wideout. Intercepted. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his 2nd of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Throws to the wideout. And it's picked off for the 3rd time. They've got the 1st down. Mark it at the 20. It's in the waning seconds of the half.
And that's a play the defense absolutely had to have. They've given up some big plays in this 1st half, and they're down on the scoreboard right now. Something positive needed to happen. Maybe that's the interception that changed.
Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts.
And giving up 3 sacks a week ago, now you've already given up 4 sacks. They got to find a way to protect their quarterback. Give him a little bit more time.
These guys are bringing serious heat. They are like sharks swarming and just getting after the passer. Quickly out to the tight end. They'll immediately call timeout.
Look, as an offense, you're always going to take completions over incompletions and interceptions. So the offense, they're able to make that third down a little bit more manageable, but honestly, not by much.
On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Now on 4th down, they'll try to come away with 3. And he'll reach for a 53-yarder and have to guide it in with precision from the right side. No good. Couldn't find the range on the field goal, couldn't cut into the deficit, and they are still down by 21.
And man, this kicker is now 0 for 3 in this game, and you got to wonder what his confidence is like right now. He's cost his team 9 points so far.
Back to pass, it's Murphy. Pressure coming. He's going for a big play downfield. Fires a bullet. Now it's picked off. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. Looks like we've got a terrific atmosphere there in Madison. And it's been a dynamite first half, leading to a one-sided score right now. It's not over, but I think both sides know this is on the verge of a blowout. That opposing defense is inside its locker room right now wondering 2 things. What just happened, and what do we do now to try to make this respectable? With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Camp Randall.
And Wisconsin has its offense back on the field. They start this 3rd quarter in a big hole, and they have to start climbing out right now.
And they're going to have to be really aggressive. Like this offense, when I'm playing from behind, every possession means so much more. And if you look the other side, the defense, they haven't given much resistance.
Yeah, nothing has gone their way in the first half offensively. And you know now, based on how this defense is playing with their confidence, that you are going to be challenged on every single snap. So buckle up, get your mind right, and get ready to come back in this game.
Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
And this defense is just simply not playing around. They've got a big lead, and they're not playing big prevent coverages, bend, don't break. They're just going to let this offense dink and dunk the ball down the field and waste time. 3rd play of the drive, they get a sack. They're staying aggressive, and they're getting after this quarterback.
The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. Give to the running back. And he's able to shed 1 tackle and pick up pretty good yardage.
I love the play call there, and I love the run for a variety of reasons. Obviously, you're trying to settle your quarterback down after throwing 2 picks in the last 2 drives, but also you're able to generate a really nice game for this offense and make 2nd and short so much easier, so much more manageable. It just allows your quarterback, to take a breath and exhale.
And if this defense wants to get back in the football game, they've got to match the physicality of this offense. And that's a great start here in the 2nd half. Like coming out, not letting them run the football, being the more physical and more aggressive team.
Catch in the middle, it's Johnson. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the 1st down. Off the play fake. Big man has it. It's a 1st down and more. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the 1st down. The Ducks have it with a 1st and 10. They'll run it behind the big guys on the left. There he goes. Make the stop at the 40, but it's a 10-yard gain and a fresh set of downs.
First down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football and create balance. And right here, just choose up another first down, gives you another chance to maybe continue to run the football.
And I feel like this guy, too, is just an explosive play waiting to happen. His vision, his quickness, and he's got a burst. If you give this guy just a crease, he's going to hit it. And right now, he's doing some damage on this defense.
Back to throw, it's Murphy. Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
Well, the offense has had their way all game long up to this point. Finally, the defense is able to make the play. And I'll tell you, after that hit, that receiver is going to be thinking twice about running that route again.
On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Got it in the middle, it's Johnson. Moving deeper into enemy territory. Move the chains, it's first down at the 27. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Tough run in this part of the field. He's got 4 down to the 23.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
That's reeled in. It's Hughes. Now the connection takes it to the 11.
Man, this guy's going to need some water when he gets to the sidelines. They've been putting him to work on this drive, right? We've seen him toting the rock with success. Now you're seeing him get involved in the passing game, too. They are highlighting his versatility here on this drive.
Motion from the wide receiver. Quick pass on the jet motion. Touchdown, Oregon! And they take it in for 6 more points. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point makes it 28-0.
And the defense has to be able to do a better job on the back end, tackling this receiver and keeping him out of the end zone.
He'll bring it out. It's Allen. Okay, here comes the Wisconsin offense onto the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, and to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Rumbles ahead for 6 and all the way out to the 16.
You just sense the frustration starting to build, not only on offense, but I think with this running back as well. He is so talented. He's had some massive games throughout his career. Just haven't been
picked off. A turnover in their own end. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back.
I tell you what, it puts you in a tough position when you're backed up inside your own 20 trying to come out. But when you're a defense and you can force a turnover and you already set your offense up in scoring position, they are going to be extremely happy, and that offensive coordinator is going to look extremely smart.
It's complete on the right side. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. To the ground with the back. Stopped at the 13-yard line as the drive continues. The Ducks come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Takes the handoff. It's Hill. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. This is hardly a surprise. After converting their first 2 fourth-down attempts, they'll try it again. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Unleashes to the end zone. Touchdown, Ducks! Fitted in the window for the score.
Well, one of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get him. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
First play of the drive will come from the 9-yard line. The run to the right. Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage, he'll lose a yard.
I I got to be honest, I am shocked at just how well the defense has played in this game, especially stopping the run. We talked about statistically how they've struggled this season, but they have put the clamps down in this one, and they're just playing with a ton of intensity.
And yeah, that's kind of surprising. We talked about this before the game. One of the big matchups. Run the football against a defense that's been susceptible against the run.
He went down in the end zone to add insult to injury. That flag is probably holding. It'll be a safety. This defense happy with how that last play turned out, so they'll decline the penalty. After giving up the safety, they'll have to kick it away. Find some fresh air.
The returner is tackled down at the 42, and the Oregon offense will take over.
And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. They're starting this drive with a massive lead, and they just want to finish strong. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Back to pass, it's Murphy. Can't make the grab. Quarterback just missed him a little bit. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Handoff from the gun. Got the first down and more. And the defense finally makes the stop after the sweet run and good gain. Here they come, 1st and 10 from the 48. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. He'll ride his man on the option. He'll pitch it. He's stopped for no gain again. Back-to-back runs, and they have nothing to show for it except facing a 3rd and long.
And I think that time the quarterback made the wrong read. He was trying to pitch it. He didn't have to, though. There was a lot of green grass and space out in front of him. If he just holds on to that football, he might not score a touchdown, but he's definitely going to be able to at least get positive yards.
Catch and stride inside the 15. Touchdown, Oregon. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch it.
It's so nice to have these big playmaking tight ends that are basically oversized receivers. Make a play down the field to him, huge catch radius, makes the play, and then I love the run after the catch. These guys can do this nowadays. He does the rest of the work and gets into the end zone.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. D looks as if they're about to bring the heat. To the air on 1st down. He's got him in the flat. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. That's the end of the period, and Oregon has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. I guess if you're an optimist, the stage is set for a massive 4th quarter comeback. So the final period starts with a 2nd down play. Trying play action. Catch in the middle, it's Griffin. At the 45 on his way. Huge plays like that can change the complexion of a game, and he's got it at the 22-yard line. The defense's head may still be spinning. They're just outside the red zone now, 1st and 10 from the 22. He'll do it himself. Turning it on! Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points.
This is one of the things that's hard about stopping the option. That wasn't a big gain, but you look up, and they're in 2nd and short, 2nd and medium. They put you behind the sticks consistently as a defense. This defense has to be aggressive, make sure they get to this quarterback, and make him make quick decisions.
The Badgers are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. On 3rd and short, the power run here. He gets it all the way down end inside the 10. It'll be 1st and goal from the 8. The offense threatening, close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Badger!
Yeah, good for them. They put together a drive. They got a touchdown. It's been a...
Oh, they blocked the extra point. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And it was capped off with the 8-yard run. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Gives him the big stiff arm. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect him.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
Yeah, and listen, I'm going to move this guy everywhere. He's in the slot this time, but I'm not going to let the defense understand where he's lining up so they can double team him, put him in the slot, put him out wide. Either way, find this guy early and often.
They get him down at the 49, but not before he picks up 15. It'll be a 1st down from the 49-yard line. Looking to throw, it's Murphy. With the catch, it's Moore.
And quarterback dropping back, understanding I'm getting zone coverage. All I got to do is be a little bit patient, manipulate that defense a little bit. My wide receiver runs that drag, and I get the 1st down.
They get it down to the 35 before he stopped. 10-yard pickup on the play, and it's a 1st down. And the Ducks have their offense in high gear. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. And that one's incomplete. Worth taking a shot there, but couldn't hook up.
Oftentimes as a quarterback, when you have success early, you earn the right to take more shots. And I think that's what you're seeing now in this game. We're here late. They're still throwing it deep because this quarterback's thrown 3 touchdowns.
He's got it. Slippery slide. Find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Ducks. They put another score on the board as they try to push this winning streak to 3. This dude is revving his engine like that duck coming out on a motorcycle. He is putting up points and finding the promised land.
And it's nice to have a guy that can do that. Goodness gracious, they just keep finding at Oregon as trigger men, not only throw the football, but guys who can pick them up and put them down and make big plays.
Grab behind the line. It's Allen. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
Just missed his man, gave him just a little too much.
And that's just the kind of game it's been for this quarterback in this offense. You got a great game plan all week long. You're watching it throughout practice. You think you're going to have a chance to light up the scoreboard, but they're just not able to hook up. You got to give this defense a ton of credit. They've done a great job in coverage. They've been breaking on passes. They've had their number, and that's why they're leading by as much as they are.
And the Badgers will punt this one away. Little pressure on the coverage team there, and they'll stop him at the 47-yard line. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. They unleashed an aerial assault last time that took them right to the end zone, David.
So, Reese, with that drive, I think you've accomplished something you wanted to accomplish. Make this defense think. You put them back on their heels. Now, shoot, Palmer, you might be able to slip a few runs in on this drive to really jack them up.
Yeah, I like that idea, but I also like the fact that speed kills. And they've got it at the receiver position, so if you've got one-on-one matchups, man, take advantage.
We thought we might see some of this. They'll go to the Wildcat formation here. Gets the back moving. Direct snap. It's Moore. And this Wildcat is going to be declawed, stopped in the backfield.
That's a great job by the defense, understanding exactly the situation, understanding to stay home, play sound. No matter who gets the football, we're going to run to the football hard. We're going to cage the football, be disciplined. Nice job by the defense.
They'll turn to the Wildcat to keep this drive alive. On the snap, it's Moore. Oh, and he's going backwards. Defense not fooled at all by the Wildcat. It's 4th down and 14, but they're going to go for it. He might want another play. They're throwing for it on 4th down. Fires to the wideout. Picked it off, and this defense really needed something to go right. He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there. Wants to throw. It's Woods. Finds his man. It's Griffin. And he goes down after making the grab. Picked up a few, but he's still short of the first down marker. The Badgers in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Looking to fire. Bringing the heat. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31. Clock stops, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense looking for anything to cut into this big lead. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Picked off to stop the threat. Bringing it back. Finally brought down, but what a play, not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return.
And that's kind of what this offense has done all day. They have struggled. They haven't gotten a rhythm. They haven't found a way to get points on the scoreboard. And late in this game, when your defense and your team really needed it the most, Palmer, they throw the INT.
And it's a microcosm, too, of just how dominant the defense has been. They've always been a step ahead. They've been the more physical side, and they've been making plays on the back end. That interception should seal this thing.
Looking downfield on 1st down. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. The Ducks headed quickly to the line. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the 2nd down misfire. And they'll miss the connection here on 3rd down.
And how about this offense? They're not worried about the clock. They're not worried about the score. They're not worried about early and down. Still trying to execute their offense. Still trying to make big plays. And they've had a great day so far.
They already have a comfortable lead up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on 4th. Big tight end makes the grab. 1st down, still on his feet. And he'll be run out of bounds, and these guys are piling up some serious yardage totals. The Ducks come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield, it's Murphy. Grabbed in the middle, it's Johnson.
And his offense continuing to spin the football, man, continuing to add to a great day. They've built this big lead. They've shown you a variety that they can do a lot of really, really good things. And I like it, man. Continue to throw the football. Continue to be who you are. It's the defense's job to stop.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Now the play fake. Caught in the backfield. It's Hughes. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down.
No gain on the play. And that's a 1st down for the offense.
Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Grabbed behind the line. It's Hughes. Breaks into the open. He's got enough for the 1st down, and that ought to do it. They ought to be able to run out the clock from here. And the Ducks pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Snagged in the middle. It's Moore. They stop him just a link or two short of the 1st, and man, what they can do on 2nd down here. The offense uses a timeout, 20 ticks remaining. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Wants to go up top. Quickly complete. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
And you knew this one was over already, but how about an exclamation point to go with it? Another score for this offense. They've had themselves a great day, and the stats just continue to pile up.
Wisconsin, 6.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Corner's going to give them room. Back to throw. It's Woods. Under fire. Gets rid of it. It's complete to the right. And he broke one tackle on the way to a solid pickup there. With the clock running, this should be the final play. Still firing away as they'll go down swinging. Rushes on him. He's run out of bounds and didn't gain an inch on the play. After the stumble earlier this year, a lot of people wrote this team off. People might be searching for spots on the bandwagon again now.
Yeah, give this coaching staff a lot of credit too, Reese, because they made a few tweaks and adjustments.